What up, though? What's that nigga mom, man? And a nigga getting old, bro. And you might be too if you remember this motherfucking show. The motherfucking Action League. And the Action League ain't really what I'm just getting into. I'm really getting into Snick, man. If y'all remember Snick, you know, it's wild because I just recently remember what the fucking Action League was. This was buried deep in the back of my motherfucking mind. I was like, what was that show? With the muscular the toys and shit, and they was, you know what I'm saying, talking and shit, and one of them was looking like He-Man, essentially, a nigga He-Man. So I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Why the fuck is, you know, here it go right here, look, Action League. And it's like really the flesh. See, yeah, this shit is like deeply embedded in the back of my mind. Just recently, I ran into a channel called Rinse Repeat. Go shout out to that channel. And this is where I'm actually getting this footage from. I went to Rinse Repeat, and this shit popped up. I was just looking at it, you know, on a nostalgia trip. Like, fuck it, let me go ahead, watch this. And this popped up, and I was like, I remember this shit. And it blew my mind. Like, just knowing I used to watch this shit as a child, you know what I'm saying? I know that's how kids feel nowadays about their shows, but that's how we feel as well. I feel like 90s was peak, though. You know, peak everything. Peak rap, peak television. You know what I'm saying? Because think about all the shows that we had that was, like, active. Kids was running and doing shit, like, they running up hills, and it's damn near Ninja Warriors for kids. You don't really see shit like that nowadays, man. They like kids gonna get hurt. They're gonna get hurt and all that shit. Like the Slime Time shit at Nickelodeon. They used to have other shows I can't even think of right now. Was shit that was Temple Run essentially stole. That came out way back then in the 90s. Like I'm telling you, Snick used to have it all. We used to watch Snick, Cartoon Network, but like I want to say when I was younger, Snick and, you know, just Nickelodeon period was more so the channel I watched. I remember watching Nick Jr. when I was a kid, when the you know, the smiley face with the eyes be on the screen and shit, talking to you and shit. On Nick Jr. I remember that shit when I was young. I remember watching Rugrats when it was later on in the day. Like, I remember this shit vividly. Rocco's Modern Life. Shit like that. And this right here, you know what I'm saying? Ren and Stimpy. All that shit. I think that came on Nickelodeon too. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if Ren and Stimpy came on there. But I remember Rocco for sure. Rocco's Modern Life. It was a bunch of other shows, you know, all that, you know, as far as live action shows. Had a lot of live action, like I was saying about kids. Yeah, this was Kablam, where they were just essentially cartoon hosts back then, you know, showing you what show's about to come on next. And I forgot what the next show was. It's Lala some shit. Lala something. But here we go right here. Rugrats. What's this shit, man? When I was a kid, bro. Then this all was on Snick. You know, back in the 90s. And I want to say this like 97, 98, something around that time. And I can remember vividly seeing these commercials. Look at the food commercials, dog. The yellow cups, nigga. Them bitches with the back in the day with the yellow cups. Fire. Wendy's was fire, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just wild, bro, to really look back at these motherfucking commercials. Like, they still do this shit now, you know, where they entice you to buy shit, but they on a whole different level with it, bro. Because back then, it was more targeted at kids. Obviously, because it's a cartoon, you know, channel and shit. You know, so they gonna try to get you to consume whatever it is they selling. But if you look, I feel like they was trying to sell way more on the kids channels than they was on the adult channel. They did, you know, had their beer commercials and all that shit, but on the adult channels, it wasn't as much of this. Nigga, these niggas got Cheetos, they got toys, they got like movies, they got furniture. They look, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit going everywhere, you know? Cause whoever got this broadcasting, this from that time, and this the full broadcasting. So whatever state this was in, they was, Hom was popping, obviously. Get you a little sofa from Hom's. But damn, this shit done turned to a reaction because I'm looking at this shit. But yeah, just getting back to it. This time was just a whole different time, bro. And it feel good to actually, it's like a time machine. This the closest thing we got to a time machine. When I can just go online and just turn this shit on. And look at this on my TV like this regular television. All a nigga need is I still got my mama TV. I gotta go grab that bitch. Cause that bitch is perfect. I gotta bring that bitch here and put that bitch on TV and see, on the table and use that bitch. Cause that bitch, the best TV to have for old games. And we got some old systems. You know what I'm saying? Wow. Kablam. But nah, with that being said, like, subscribe, and share. Stay peaceful, productive, and positive. And much love. It's that nigga Mind.